Language arts classes have taught me really only three things throughout my entire schooling career. Um, First of all, I suck at essays. I suck at writing essays. I'm terrible at it. Honestly, never been very great at it, in my opinion. I wish I was better. Second of all, I hate reading. I don't disrespect anyone who likes reading though. Some books are cool, but I don't know. I just hate reading. It's so tedious and long and like it takes forever. The third thing, which is what the video's about, um, I haven't had very interesting experiences in my life, and this is important for me. I mean, especially at a time where you're writing a lot of narratives about yourself and how you've changed over time. And in my current language arts class, I have to write an essay about a moment in my life that's really changed me as a person, and actually impacted me. And in my recent memory, I genuinely cannot think of a single event that had very much impact on me at all. I can't really think of like anything interesting at all to write about. Like even middle school, honestly, I never had anything super interesting happen to me. I mean, I guess I had like maybe a bullying story, a blackmail story. I don't know. I mean, that didn't really change me at all though. There was like no real impact on that. And it sucks because I've come to the realization that, to be honest, my life hasn't been very interesting at all. Like and if I were to write an autobiography about my entire life and up till this point, nobody would want to read it because I'm genuinely like, they would look through the first page and they would realize that this guy's nothing special. This guy's life hasn't been very interesting at all, and they'll throw it to the wayside, throw it in the ditch, like a newspaper they don't want to read, and nobody would care. Nobody would care about my story, to be honest, because it's kind of just not really. There was no real like rise to stardom or anything like that. It was pretty streamlined for me. I think my parents strive to give me the best life possible, so I wouldn't have to go through um, the things that they did. And now, I mean, it's great. I love having a life like this. Like I feel like a lot of people dream of a life where where you could, I mean, especially a life where you could record yourself playing video games. A life where you could do that is pretty amazing if I do say so myself. But I don't know, something inside, something feels empty inside me. Something feels like I'm not fulfilled with what I'm doing right now. Especially on things like Saturday nights. I don't know, Saturday nights are supposed to be like the most chill thing ever, right? Because you don't have school on the next day, on like Sunday, and on like Friday you don't have school any time of the day. So Saturday is essentially just like a super free, relax yourself out day. But to me, honestly, it hasn't been feeling like that. I feel like okay, in the morning, Saturdays feel fine, right? Saturdays feel like they're they're chill. I could just relax the whole day. But something in my brain just when that clock hits like 6 p.m. I would be like gaming and for like 4 hours, and I would see the clock at like 5 6 p.m. and be like, dude, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Because I've been gaming for what, so long, and this is why I don't have like interesting stuff happen in my life. Like I swear I don't go outside very often. I mean, I hang out with a group of friends. I mean, that's exciting, but it's nothing life-changing or anything noteworthy to write about or anything like that. I know my story doesn't have to be like a freaking parent dying or trying to escape the country or something like that. I know that, but I wish I had more moments in my life that were worth talking about, you know? I wish I didn't have to just talk about shit that happened to other people. And I could talk about things that happened in my experience that were interesting, but I can't do that because, oh, come on, I broke the wrong seat. Are you kidding me? It's only one seed. Are you kidding? Bro, it's not growing. It's not growing. It's actually not growing. I'm gonna try to get some animals in my pen while I do this. But yeah, and not having any anecdotes to talk about while while storytelling is obviously like awful. I mean, yeah, it's not very fun. It's not very great. Come on. Okay, let's get the sheep. Let's see if I can get these guys into the pen. Let's see if I can get these guys into the pen. And the problem with not having I mean, your story doesn't have to be insanely interesting to gain like a follow. I mean, not gain a follow. Like your story doesn't have to be super crazy to write well. But the problem is, I feel I can't write well. I can't write a compelling story if something just like it's not interesting enough for me. If something's boring, I'll have to write in a boring tone, and that's not interesting at all. Can I get these guys in the pen, please, please, please? Yes. Okay, finally breeding someone. Breeding in Minecraft Legacy Edition. Oh my god. Hey, this has like been my escapism from reality, my shitty reality, I guess. Right now. Ah, dude. Life kind of sucks right now, man. Life sucks. It's been the same like the problem with my life and why it's not interesting at all, I feel like, is okay, first of all, the streamline problem that I talked about earlier, but also the fact that my life is it just feels so monotone. It feels so it's like a repeat. You just repeat the same things every single day. Like, okay, Saturdays, weekends, I usually just eat, get on the game, sleep, or watch Netflix or something like that. Usually that's what the sequence of events feels like, and it's not a very interesting sequence of events. There's no room for me to have an interesting experience. And then especially on school days, where school essentially takes up half the entire day, which is not fun at all. Well, I'm gonna explore this way. It's not fun at all. School is the most boring shit of all time. Okay, school, unfortunately though, school I think could have more interesting things can happen in school than my life, because my life is so routinely and like it doesn't have any interesting like there's no room for interesting things to happen. School, maybe a fight could break out, maybe some kid could be caught smoking hot Cheetos in the bathroom. Dude, is that another? Oh my god, it's another woodland mansion. Why are there so many in this world? Maybe someone could be caught smoking hot Cheetos in the bathroom. Like that happened in my middle school. It's the goofiest thing ever. Can I get... Jesus, dude. Jeez, dude. Man, it sucks. I hate having such a like, not a shitty life. Okay, my life ain't shitty, but it's monotone and boring. Some people would dream for this life, but there's still something, there's still a hole that I can't fill for some reason without adventure. Okay, in 8th grade, oh, I remember now. In 8th grade, I had this absolutely terrible phase where I sat in this was, no wait, was it? I think it was it was graduating middle school, something like that. And experience was so bad. Like, no, I didn't even have any experiences. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember this correctly. So essentially, I would kind of just sit in my room and like scroll. The nightmare life that some people have literally became my reality. I was sitting in my room, scrolling, and that's all I could genuinely do. I mean, yeah, I didn't do anything else. I was sitting in my room, scroll for 10 hours or something like that, and that was the unfortunate reality of my life because I had no hobbies, I had no true ambitions, and I was just like, my mental health was just bad at the time. Because on social media, especially, because I saw my friends and other people doing like I saw a bunch of other people doing insane, like genuinely insane things. Like they're going to countries, they're going ziplining, they were, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, ziplining, all this stuff while I was just sitting in my room doing absolutely nothing. I felt terrible because I felt I was my life was it literally went to shit. Like for almost 2 months, I didn't talk to anyone but my family, and there was no real purpose for my life at that time. I felt like my mental health declined so badly that I, there was nothing for me. There's no ambition. There's no goal in my life. And reels were the only escapism that I really had. Reels and like Terraria, I think, were my real escapisms from the terrible life that I had. And every time I'll be on social media or something like that, I would always try to, oh, water bucket clutch, first one of the game. Um, but every single time I would go on Reels or the internet or something like that, I would always just think to myself like, this is my life now. This is, I mean, I won't be able to go out and stuff like everyone else does, but I'm fine where I am right here. And that mindset also stopped me from really going out and doing something special that I could maybe remember for the rest of my life. I don't remember a single day. I genuinely don't remember a single day. I don't remember vividly a single day of that summer. It was the most uninteresting thing of all time. Hold on. Sorry, I had to go do something and it kind of ruined my entire train of thought, but okay, something else I wanted to say is that, sorry, hold on. Sorry for the pause again. One of my parental figures just entered my room, so yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to say that I think social media was a big reason. I don't know if I talked about this before. I probably did. But like social media, just seeing everyone's accomplishments and stuff like that on the big screen on the internet, also kind of it just demotivated me as well. Bro, please. Is there an Enderman? Do I try to? Bro, where's the skeleton? Oh my god, I'm running away. I don't care. But I think social media also demotivated me. The thing is, all the stuff that I was seeing never actually motivated me. It just because my mindset was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I always stayed inside and I never ventured the horizons or I never went out with my family or anything like that. Some days I would even decline invitations from from my friends to like hang out because I was just so fucking sad and I wanted to be isolated. And that was a really bad time for me. That was a horrible, horrible, horrible time for me. Thankfully, high school made a resurgence. I actually talked to people. Thank God. If I didn't, I think I would be um, very, very unhappy right now. But thankfully, I'm not. I'm not as unhappy with the way things are going. I think I'm just sad that I don't have a monumental. I don't know. I'm just sad I don't have a monumental event like everyone else does. Like not really a monumental event, but like a crazy event that I can that defines me. I don't have an event that really defines who I am as a person. Maybe it's just maybe my growth is just less slanted than everyone else's, I guess. More stunted than everyone else's like emotional growth, I guess. I don't even know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the hell am I even complaining about anymore? Oh, I just want something interesting to happen to me. Something interesting that will change my life for the better. Why are there so many skeletons? Wait, I'm actually gonna die. Oh, hell no, yo, I'm still so bad at combat in this game. I'm running away. I'm running away. Moral of the story, don't isolate yourself ever. Don't, you're gonna be feeling like absolute garbage and find a purpose. I don't know, just try new stuff and see what works out for you. I think the thing that got me out of the freaking like the slump that I had back then was simply just, oh my god. Oh my god, jeez, I need to get away from these guys. But the thing that got me out of that slump was, I think it was YouTube editing thing. Yeah, I just found it like super interesting and that's the shit. You know, like that's on my main channel right now. I got super interested in that, and that's how I kind of got out of my slump. But I mean, get me out of here, bro, please. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm yammering on about anymore. I guess it's okay to have a boring life. I don't. Maybe my life isn't boring. Maybe I just need to. I think I just need to appreciate those smaller moments more than I normally do, right? I think maybe those small moments are the real moments that matter in my life. It doesn't have to be, it isn't one gigantic moment like some other people have had in their life. It's, I think it's, for me, I think it's more of a culmination of small moments that have defined my character, I guess. It's not this one big moment that I could put into one story. It's a montage of different things that have occurred during my life that make me who I am today. Can I make a boat? Oh no. Boat, 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 boat. How do I make a boat? Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Yo, how do you make a boat? How do you make a boat? Why do you need a shovel? Why do you need a shovel? Why do you need a shovel? Go, 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 go. Okay, alright. Using it to travel a 2 meter distance. Hell yeah. Okay, there we go. We're out of there. We've almost explored the entire map. I think I'm gonna do that next episode, but I think this is good to end it off. I don't know what the hell I was talking about, dude. I just wanted this should have been done within like the first 3 minutes of the video, 3 to 7 minutes of the video, but it's whatever, bro. It's honestly whatever. I think it's just appreciate. It's about appreciating and savoring every moment in your life. I think every single small moment, every single and just go out and try something new, I guess. And maybe you'll never know what happened. You'll never know. Um, maybe something cool will happen. Don't miss out on those opportunities. Damn, this video is so bad. Whatever, dude. I'm on the other side of the world. I'm not going back to base. Whatever. Let me go up here. Let's see the edge of the world, and then I think we are done. That's cool. That's crazy. How there's world borders still. I can't believe it. See you all next video. I guess next video hopefully will be a better one. See ya.